This the 70/30 show. What the hell do I know? But you know what I would like for everybody to do though? That is to not be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow. Mr. Womanizer back in the building with a breakdown. This breakdown finna be on Sister Napah and how she love disrespectful men. Now, before I play this audio and before I play this video that I'm going to react to, I want to explain why I say Sister Napah love disrespectful men. Shout out to Queen's Throne. Towards the end of this reaction video I'm going to do, I'm going to be showing the video how Sister Napah made the claim that Sinetta be disrespecting her, how Sinetta disrespect other women on the panel, and how he also disrespect kids. That's the claim that she made in the video that I'm going to play that Queen's Throne put together. Now, as far as the audio, right, and as far as this video that you guys see on the screen, these two brothers did not come at Sister Napah disrespectful. They basically just challenged her philosophy and her doctrine. And so when the brother, you know what I'm saying, challenged her debating skills or whatnot, and when she got the mic, she wanted to, sex play the brother. And then also she wanted to make claims that these two brothers hate women. But the crazy part about it is Sister Napah love men who hate women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, according to her, out of her mouth, she the one said that Sinetta disrespect her, disrespect other women on the panel, and also disrespect kids. And she back on the panel, you feel me, back with Sinetta. So in my opinion, Sister Napah don't have a problem with men who really hate women. But we finna get into this audio, so bear with me. But while I get this audio together, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the video.
And I also want to have a fun debate. Is Napah Shaddah good for the HOK?
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to have that debate because we can see
You want to do that debate with me?
Excuse me. We can see her screaming, interrupting, going on and on when Sa says, be quiet, hold on. We see her doing it over and over and over again. So I would love to have that debate. Is Napah Shaddah good for the HOK? I would say no. Hell no.
Let me ask you, Q.
Thank you, Q.
Listen, hold on. And be real and be honest. Don't make a joke out of it.
Right.
Why do you think Christina Nick will beat Napah? Because I think you said that you're going with Christina Nick. Be honest with it. No jokes this time. Why? What do you think Christina Nick got that she can beat Napah?
Well, I said honestly in the chat, I was honest about it. I said that I think that Napah can win this debate, but I'm going to put my money on Christina Nick because Christina Nick is so much like me to where she gets under the skin of people. And I don't think that Napah is going to be able to contain herself because we've never seen her display any act of decorum to where she can.
So right here, y'all hear the brother. All he's doing is critiquing her debating skills. That's it. But when Sister Napah get on and she get to speaking, we gonna see what she say. But this the 70/30 show. What the hell do I know?
I can actually have a debate. It's always a cat fight. She turns everything into a cat fight. So me personally, I think she has the information, as pseudo as it may be, to actually win the debate. But I don't think she'll be able to do it, me personally.
But now let me tell you why you wrong, Q. Because you know, as well as we all know, when you're doing a House of Consciousness debate, there's no slander, there's no profanity, there's no name calling in the debate. You see?
He said no slander, no name calling, no profanity in a debate. That is a complete lie. Anybody who watched the House of Consciousness No, Sinetta just told a complete lie right there. But like I said, this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Hit that like button though.
There's none of that. It's only strictly information. So Christina Nick is going to have something new. She's going to have to come with scholarship now, brother. She's forced to come with scholarship now. Because you can't use those tactics and you can't cut each other off.
Hold on. But see, this is what you're missing, though. You think that I'm talking about get under your skin means to interrupt and cut you off. I'm not talking about that. When a person gets under your skin, what they then make you do is, this is why I say Christina Nick is so much like me. When a person gets under your skin, what you do is you make them chase foolish arguments that they wouldn't have chased if you would have just stayed the course. So I do this to people all the time.
Napah is up on that. We spoke about that and how she would try to take her off. So
yeah, listen.
Can I say something else on that? Do you mind? He's spoken.
Let me just finish responding to his question. Listen, I know you trying to prep her for it, but Napah doesn't have the type of personality that can take those barbs and just let it flow off her back like water. She doesn't have that ability. Whereas a person like me or Christina Nick, we can take those and keep going because we know we have a modus operandi. We have an actual mission in play. She doesn't have that ability. She's going to chase every single BS argument, which is going to bring her down a peg or two, which she won't be able to actually get into the information. I'm just being honest.
Okay, can I speak now?
Napah can win this debate. Napah can win it.
Okay, you think I could talk now?
Yes, go ahead.
Great, and I won't be interrupted, right? Okay, so let's see, 2019, I think it's been. This is one of my biggest fans and my biggest troll. He's been sniffing me out the internet and following my scent everywhere I go. Shout out to SWVL. I actually was a debater over there. I did about, I'd say 9 debates professionally, never.
Now you heard her right there talking about, oh, he sniffed me out. He found my scent. There go that sex play I was telling you about. And she gonna continue doing it, you feel me, through her whole little build. But this the womanizer. You know, we able to sniff it out. But hit that like button.
Did anybody? I'm talking about debates. I'm not talking about panels when you get your jack-o'-lantern busted open and somebody snatches your juggling balls, okay, and your flaming sword.
Jack-o'-lantern juggling balls. You hear the sexual harassment that's going on the panel. What's going on, Sinetta? Do we gotta hit HR on Sister Napah? Let's see if I can go back. You know what I'm saying? Let's replay that.
I'm talking about debates. I'm not talking about panels when you get your jack-o'-lantern busted open and somebody snatches your juggling balls, okay, and your flaming swords. I'm not talking about when your jester hat gets snatched off your dome. I'm not talking about.
Man, we gonna go back. I mean, that don't sound like sexual harassment on the panel. That don't sound like sexual harassment on the panel, people. I mean, let me know. Let the womanizer know, man. You know, we don't be doing all that sexual harassment on the job, man. You know, you can lose your job, get sued, whatever the case may be, man. You can lose a lot doing that sexual harassment. You ask me, but this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know, man? Let's continue this sexual harassment on the panel.
19, I think it's been. This is one of my biggest fans and my biggest troll. He's been sniffing me out the internet and following my scent everywhere I go. Shout out to SWVL. I actually was a debater over there. I did about, I'd say 9 debates professionally, never interrupted anybody. I'm talking about debates. I'm not talking about panels when you get your jack-o'-lantern busted open and somebody snatches your juggling balls, okay, and your flaming swords. I'm not talking about when your jester hat gets snatched off your dome. I'm not talking.
Not only is that sexual harassment, that's a bit of violence in there. All he did was attack your debating skills, and as you can see, he's quiet. He's letting her speak, and she's not even addressing, not yet, what he said. She got to come with the sexual harassment and the insults. But this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
That when I've beaten you many times on panels, like you jumped up here today, you've run from debates from me. Domo's in the chat. Shout out to Domo. Chris Harris might be listening. Everybody, Yara, everybody who was over there, know that you got scared to debate me and ran. Because I'm your mom. I don't know if I'm your dream girl, but you follow me everywhere. Thank you. How cute. Secondly, you don't get under my skin. If you mean following women around the internet, telling them that they're men and that they're they're transsexuals, if that's what you mean by getting under my skin, after about 30 or 40 times you do that on different streams, I might get a little irritated, but I learned how you are. Just like her, you guys are transparent, easy to learn. Just like if you go back to the last interaction between Christina, Nick, and me, I did what Sonetta, I took the advice of other people, let her run her mouth, made sure I didn't get interrupted. There was decorum, it was a uniform debate, everything was by the book. Not debate, but it was a sparring. And she was deflated. You could go look at, there aren't any smiles, no smirks from her. She just had to get bodied, just like she will do in a formal debate with me. She'll have to be quiet. She won't be able to turn her camera off. She'll have to face information, and she won't be able to cut me off and be loud. So her legs will be taken from under her, just like yours are always taken from under you. I think you're slithering around right now with no legs, or maybe whatever you're doing. So it's no lost love, no love lost. I know you, Cube. You're hurt because I called you a troll. You are one of my favorite trolls, though. I actually encouraged Sonetta I said, Sonetta, we need a jester over here at the HOK. Let's bring Cube in. He's so funny. We need that energy. So I was actually rooting for you. So Cube, everybody who knows that I debate know that I'm one of the best female debaters. I never cut people off. I do the information, and I don't do ad hominems or anything like that. Now I might have to tweak a couple things with Christina just to stay on her level, just to, not cross the line. But like with someone like you, you're right. You two are very similar. You do have to get just right there, push the envelope right to the edge of before you cross the line with the whole getting down low and not really insulting, but, be really like throw a lot of shade. You have to do that with people like you, or you might lose the audience. But as far as you saying that I'm going to lose my cool in your dreams, and I know you have a lot of dreams about me. I mean, not sexual. I'm talking about beating me in a debate, but those are just dreams. You'll never, ever be able to.
I wonder, do Sister Napah be having dreams about him? And I bet if she do, it's sexual. And I don't like to talk about people, but the people on the panel was not the best looking people. Maybe they should have, just came on with an avatar. But that's just my opinion. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Hit that like button, though. And hit that subscribe button and share the video, goddammit.
Me ever in any way. So it's all love. Thank you for being here. I like your energy, like I said, but after a while, you have to be put in your place. We have to take you, put the dunce hat on, sit you in the corner in your high chair, strap you in because we know you'll fall out. It's really high up there for you. And then, you'll be okay. All right?
Judah, go ahead, bro.
Sir, thank you for having me on. I just want to say before I'm sorry, what did you say, Senator?
No, go ahead, brother.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say, too, thanks for having me on. I do have to go to work in a little bit, but I want to say this real quick about the debate. Judith Ass being the greatest debater of the modern times.
She is being helped by Garfield. and a few other people is hitting her with information.
And let me say this.
You're talking about Christina, not me. And shout out to Dr. Reggie. Thank you. Look, brothers aren't simping when they notice that. Whenever with Q, with the brothers, I'm sorry, son, and I have to just say this. When brothers are fair and speak kindly of women, there are men like Cube who have issues with women. I care for you, Cube, in that way, because you have a beautiful daughter. You're a great.
Now, you heard what Sister Napah said. She said the brother got issues with women. But she loved brothers who got issues with women. Because when I played the clip that Queen's Thrones did, you're going to hear all of the issues that Sister Nepal have with Sinetta. But she's back with Sinetta. Why? Why is she back with Sinetta? Because those the kind of men that she like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. The womanizer can call that shit out. I'm Mr. Womanizer for a reason. But this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Hit that like button, though.
Father, you really have a problem when brothers are kind toward women. That doesn't make them a simp. Okay, everybody doesn't want to have a sword fight like you. Okay, it's not always a boys' club. Men like female energy involved. Okay, we're not just here for you. I know you're used to the trucker stop strip clubs, but women are actually more valuable than just to be something. For you to pull her hair from behind and then send her off with $25 and a box of pizza. So, Cube, when brothers are kind to women, they're not simps. Okay? It's okay for you to be a man and for you to support women. We won't think low of you. We'll actually think that you're a king, not the jester that you.
Man, we're going to have to play that back, man. You heard how she just got at the brother and how she just got at the women. She just said picking up a woman from a truck stop and some pizza. Whatever she said, man, I couldn't gather everything together, but you know what I'm saying? The man going to go get the woman from the truck stop, he's the problem, but the woman who got the, you know what I'm saying, shit for sale at the truck stop, she good to go. She's a victim. She really ain't doing nothing wrong. She just trying to survive out here. And so the truck driver or the pizza man, however the hell she put it together, he's the problem. It's always Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. But this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Let's go back and hear how she feel about Q.
Are kind toward women. That doesn't make them a simp. Okay, everybody doesn't want to have a sword fight like you. Okay, it's not always a boys' club. Men like female energy involved. Okay, we're not just here for you. I know you're used to the trucker stop strip clubs, but women are actually more valuable than just to be something. For you to pull her hair from behind and then send her off with $25 and a box of pizza. So, Cube, when brothers are kind to women, they're not simps. Okay? It's okay for you to be a man and for you to support women. We won't think low of you. We'll actually think that you're a king, not the jester that you are, not the imp troll. Okay, Tyrion Lannister?
And with that, I'm going to respond one last time, sir. Just one last time. Now, I appreciate the sister what she said because she actually gave me more props than she actually recognized. But see, when you have the IQ of a room.
Now, I know I just paused it, but I want y'all to pay attention to how Q basically responded to Sister Nepal. He's not going to use no sexual gestures. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to implement violence. You know what I mean? So he's not going to sexually harass her, and he's not going to physically threaten her with harm. But this the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
Picture you may not. To allow me to show you what you just did. What she just said is she's one of the more powerful female debaters. She would never put herself in the ring.
Oh, no. You're not going. Are you going to get some of your Christina?
You hear her right there. He couldn't even get a whole paragraph off. You feel me? And her panties got in a bunch. She had to just open her mouth. You know what I'm saying? And Sinetta not going to hit that mute button. He ain't going to hit the mute button. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue, though.
Energy. Nice try. It's time to close the show. You have a couple of balls to juggle. You've got some balls to juggle. You've got some balls to juggle.
There go more sexual harassment. More sexual harassment. More sexual harassment. I had to hit her with the Dr. Umar. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? She cut the man off to sexually harass the man on the panel. Come on now, where HR at, man? Let's get her up out of here.
You've got some balls. Do you like? I thought you liked Christina Nick. I thought you liked her energy. This is Christina Nick energy. No, I don't think so. I'm a big loudmouth.
You that say that's on TV. Big dog be the voice of the streets.
All right, so now let's get into. So y'all heard how she got at Q. She sexually harassed Q. You know what I'm saying? She accused him of basically, not liking women. I don't know where she got that from Q argument. Q argument was he don't respect her debating skills, and he felt like the other woman who she was going to be debating was a better debater. That's it. He didn't sexually harass her. He didn't, say anything that had to do with physical harm or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so Sinetta, because I had seen this panel too when it was live, because Sister Napah was just she wasn't going to stop. She kept going. And so Sinetta just instantly ended the live and played that little song. But nevertheless, we going to see how she going to talk to this other brother and make the claim that he don't like women. And he didn't say anything that was disrespectful, in my opinion. But then, after this, we're going to get to the grand finale of Sister Napah basically making the claims that he is disrespectful to her, other women, and to children also.
But do you also want to address that? Do you see that there in the scripture?
Well, yeah, and Si, I don't have the black girl magic, and I don't believe in a white dentist from Wyoming that rewrote the Bible, but I do hope you give me at least 1 minute, because they was freely speaking. I mean, they was in space, in Thor's throne, and all that.
First off, black girl magic.
So, okay.
First off, you're disrespectful. You're disrespectful to women. Coming in here with that Hebrew Israelite vibe, that black girl magic. What does that mean? I just read the scripture. Is that what?
Now, Sister Napah, she practiced black girl magic. Y'all know I like to show and prove. I don't like to just say stuff out of my mouth. I'm going to say it here. I couldn't find the video, but she was doing magic tricks with cards, and she also claimed that she's into black girl magic. Black girl magic is a thing. All he said is he's not a part of black girl magic, and she took that as disrespect. In my opinion, that was not disrespectful. But let's continue. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Mr. Womanizer in the building with the breakdown.
What the black girl magic is?
I'm mad.
No, wait, Sonetta. I was being polite to him. I even told Sonetta to let you speak.
All right.
No, just a minute, Cosmon. Sonetta, I will let him speak, but I want people to see the misogyny.
You don't have black girl magic. Didn't you spend paper
When
on
I
the table?
showed you,
I'm just saying, I'm being
when I
real.
showed,
All black women
when
are
I showed
phenomenal.
you,
That's all I'm saying.
Everybody stop.
when I showed,
Stop. God damn, everybody stop. Yo, Brother Gideon, don't come in with ad hominems, brother. Just go in and defend what you say. Just go in and teach your scripture. You don't have to insult women to do it, like all Hebrews do.
thank you.
I didn't know I was being insultful, Si, but I'm just saying. I just.
He said, Sinetta said, go in, don't assault women, how all Hebrews do. That's what came out of Sinetta's mouth. We gonna go back because he said all Hebrews, you feel me, basically talk foul to women. And so Sinetta, he's a Kemetic brother, so I would assume by him saying all Hebrews, he will be saying like, all Kemetic brothers, we don't talk to our women like that. But according to Napah, that's not the case. Like I said, we're going to play that towards the end. But let's go back and hear what Sinetta just said.
Magic, and I don't believe in a white dentist from Wyoming that rewrote the Bible, but I do hope you give me at least 1 minute, because they was freely speaking. I mean, they was in space, in Thor's
Okay,
throne,
first
and all
off,
that.
black girl magic.
So, okay.
First off, you're disrespectful. You're disrespectful to women. Coming in here with that Hebrew Israelite vibe, that black girl magic. What?
You heard her off top. You're disrespectful to women. You're disrespectful to women. I don't see where he was disrespectful at. If you have black women who practice magic, and the man just made the claim, black girl magic, is him saying black girl magic, is that disrespectful? Or is the act of women that is doing black girl magic, is that disrespectful? Now the thing is this, if black girl magic, if it exists and they are doing righteous act with the magic, then I don't see anything wrong with it. And if a person says that, oh, I don't practice black girl magic, and especially if it's a man, he's not a woman, so he can't practice that type of magic. As long as he didn't say anything disrespectful after that, I don't see what's so wrong with the comment that he made if you're doing black girl magic for positivity. Now, if you're doing black girl magic for wickedness, then I can see why you feel like the dog that got hit with the rock. You know how you be a pile of dogs and you throw the rock and then the dog get hit and it bark? That's what Sister Napah sounded like. But this the 7030 show. What the hell do I know? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the video. Mr. Womanizer is in the building.
What does that mean? I just read the scriptures. Is that what the black girl magic is?
I'm mad.
No, wait, Son Netter. I was being polite to him. I even told Son Netter to let you speak.
All right.
No, just a minute, Cosmon. Son Netter, I will not.
Oh, wow, I just caught that. She said, I even told Sinetta to let you speak. Damn, Sinetta, do you run the House of Consciousness or do Napah run the House of Consciousness? But Sinetta finna come right up. He finna stop the he finna put them on mute, and he's gonna come on and basically say to the brother like, hey, you feel me? Don't be being all disrespectful to women how all the Hebrews do. But then, like I said, we're going to play Sister Napah basically saying how disrespectful Sinetta is.
Let him speak, but I want people to see the misogyny.
You don't have black girl magic. Didn't you spend paper
When
on
I
the table?
showed you,
I'm just
I hope y'all heard that. She said, I want the people to see the misogyny. Now, all he did was basically said he don't have black girl magic. And by him saying that, he's a misogynist. By him saying that, he's a misogynist. This the 7030 show. What the hell do I know?
saying. I'm being
When I
real.
show-
All black women
when I
are
showed
phenomenal.
you-
That's all I'm saying.
Everybody stop.
when I showed
Stop. God damn, everybody stop. Yo, Brother Gideon, don't come in with ad hominems, brother. Just go in and defend what you say. Just go in and teach your scripture. You don't have to insult women to do it, like all Hebrews do.
I didn't know I was being insultful, Si, but I'm just saying. I just hope I have the same freedom to speak freely like the previous two people did.
Go ahead.
So what I would agree with what Napah said, she's not clear on it. That's the only thing I can agree. She said, so a woman, a slave who's already slept with several men, now another man coming with and sleep with her. That's false, because once she sleeps with anybody, whoever sleeps with her is her husband. What you're reading, Napah, and what I suggest you probably read again, you have a situation where two willing adults sleep with one another, but she's promised to another man. She's not free because she's not married. Once she becomes married, then she's free. So I heard you just, you convoluted a lot of stuff in that. And the one that glared out to me is when you said as if she's being passed around. Well, that's not the case. You're sorely and grossly. Hold on. You're sorely and grossly
I told y'all that he would
misinterpreting the
say
Bible.
she would. I told you guys he would say
Come on,
consensual.
Sal.
I told you
Oh my goodness.
he
I
thinks
just
it's
wanna get it out.
consensual because he hates women. You said it's consensual. She's a slave. Right. How is it consensual?
Right.
How is she?
So you heard her right there. All he's doing is basically, I'm not going to say I agree with his breakdown of the scriptures. I really don't deal with people breakdowns per se unless it's strictly on the scriptures and the person is not giving their opinion. But all he was doing was giving his opinion based on the scriptures, and she instantly said he hate women. We're going to go back to that and just hear her say that one more time. And then we're going to go to how she felt about Sinetta a few months ago, but now she's back on the panel right now. Because this pull-up debate was only like 2 weeks ago, I believe. But let's go.
Like the previous two people did. Go ahead. So what I would agree with what Napah said, she's not clear on it. That's the only thing I can agree. She said, so a woman, a slave who's already slept with several men, now another man coming with and sleep with her. That's false, because once she sleeps with anybody, whoever sleeps with her is her husband. What you're reading, Napah, and what I suggest you probably read again, you have a situation where two willing adults sleep with one another, but she's promised to another man. She's not free because she's not married. Once she becomes married, then she's free. So I heard you just, you convoluted a lot of stuff in that. And the one that glared out to me is when you said as if she's being passed around. Well, that's not the case. You're sorely and grossly. Hold on. You're sorely and grossly misinterpreting the Bible. Hold on, sir. Come on, sir.
I told you.
Oh my goodness.
He thinks it's consensual because he hates women. You said it's consensual. She's a slave. Right. How is it consensual?
Right.
Now let's get into the last video, y'all. Y'all heard what she said, man. The man hate women because he was just basically giving his opinion on how he feel about the scripture. Even though he shouldn't do that, you should, keep it strictly what the words say, but it is what it is. Shout out to Queen Thrones. Oh, so she have it in the audio too. It's like it's not her voice. It's like the cartoon voice, like the chipmunk voice.
Doing this live stream saying, sadly, I'm leaving the HOK again, and I will not. I went back. Senator was begging me to come back, and I went back, got abused, got back into the whole thing, people attacking me. When I left, when he publicly went live and accused me of lying and said that I took money from him, which was a lie.
Oh, let's go back, man. She started off and said, oh, Sinetta abused me. Sinetta, what is you over there doing? You abusing the women over there at the House of Consciousness? Oh, no. Let's go back.
Got abused, got back into the whole
abused,
thing.
Look at, hold on.
When I left,
let's go back.
Doing this live stream saying, sadly, I'm leaving the HOK again, and I will not. I went back. Senator was begging me to come back, and I went back, got abused, got back into the whole thing.
Man, she said she left. She told herself she wasn't going to come back, but she came back and she got abused. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all she like men who was really disrespectful. She like men who was really abusive. Man, she leave and come back. It's just like putting a yo-yo in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You roll it down, you pull your hand up, that yo-yo come right back. That's what Sister Napah is. She a yo-yo. Dodo. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
People attacking me. When I left, when he publicly went live and accused me of and lied and said that I took money from him, which was a lie, I left and I told him I'm leaving. I can't keep on getting abused by you. I went back and it's another nightmare. Senator has publicly humiliated me.
Oh, wow. She said she went back. Another nightmare. You remember what she was telling Q? She told Q, like, man, about all them dreams and shit. But, like, at least in the dream with Q, it was just her winning a debate. But the dream with Sinetta, Oh, man, it was a nightmare. That's what she said out of her mouth. She said it was a nightmare. I mean, you know, she is a yo-yo. Dodo.
And allow other people to do it for the last time. This isn't anything that is private. He always talks about how he gaslights me and says, you talk about my private business. No, everybody sees what you do to me, Songletter, but you're the one who went live with my mother's voice and talked about me. Sick of them still calling me a whore. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. They're calling me a drug addict tonight, but they call...
Oh, wow, Sinetta, you called her a whore? And then the people in the HOK, the subscribers, was calling her a whore? And you was calling her a whore? And then the other people was calling her a drug addict? Oh my God. The humanity.
Call me a drug addict, alcoholic, prostitute, and as far as any other sister who's sitting with Songletter, when they see him abusing me on the internet, talking about it's the toughest environment. No. When I do something, it gets him off. It like makes him feel like a man to disrespect me and say, oh, you don't have discipline. No, Songletter, you don't have discipline. Because if you had...
She said when Sinetta disrespect her on the internet, it gets him off. But since you in a internet Zoom or StreamYard relationship with Sister Napah, I guess that's not sexual harassment on Sinetta. So you can't file for sexual harassment, Sinetta. You can't file for that. You know what I'm saying? But she can file for emotional abuse. This is the 7030 show. What the hell do I know?
At this point, you know how to treat women. You don't. You're abusive. And I can't wait till that sister gets wind of how you treat me. And we'll see if she wants to come on your channel. Because she doesn't like when men mistreat women. And Songletter talked about me and told Quinel to come back to the channel and publicly disrespect me. So it's over. It's over. Everybody that's on the HOK, I'm sorry. I tried. I went back. It's the same.
You heard her say, it's over. It's over. Let's go back and hear her say, it's over. It's over. And then she brought her ass back. Because she's a yo-yo. She's a dodo. She's a yo-yo and a dodo.
About me and told Quinel to come back to the channel and publicly disrespect me. So it's over. It's over. Everybody that's on the HOK, I'm sorry. I tried. I went back. It's the same. He lied. He said, I'm never going to disrespect you. But he can't control himself. Talking about discipline. He cannot control himself. He's gaslighting me even now, guys. Y'all don't even know. He is such a gaslighter. Such a gaslighter. So abusive. If I was sitting in a panel and a man was disrespecting his wife, I'd be like, that's not nice how you're treating your wife. I would say it. That's the kind of sister I am. I'd say, why are you treating your wife like that, brother? But he really doesn't respect women. He wants to put an eggplant in the fella's mouth, and he calls her a bitch. He calls them all bitches, so they're dumb. So I'm just, now I'm telling the truth, because I'm tired of him gaslighting me. I'm tired of being abused after he called a meeting publicly accusing me of stealing.
She said she telling the truth. She tired of being abused. She talking about all the women you was calling bitches. Sinetta was on the net, on YouTube, calling all these women bitches, even telling people, you know what I'm saying, he was funking with on this panel, like, nigga, fuck you and your mama, boy. Sinetta got a foul mouth, man. I done heard him. I feel you, Sister Napah. I know, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, he was calling your phone saying, hey, bitch, hey, cut all that disrespectful shit out on my motherfucking panel, or I'm gonna kick your ass out of the house of HOK. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick your ass out. And I'm like, well, come on, Sinetta. Like, look, I'm about tired of this. You just keep abusing me. Why are you talking to me like this? I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help you out with your show. I don't need your help, bitch. You just do what the hell I say. You do what I tell you to do and the way I tell you to do it. Well, come on, Sinetta. Like, man, we got to bring in more women on the panel. You know, the situation with Brother Polite, like, all the heat is on us and people are starting to look at me funny. Queen Thome is wondering why, you know, I keep allowing you to talk to me this way. Why you keep talking to me like this? Sinetta. The nigga done passed out and went to sleep on her. But this the 7030 show. What the hell do I know?
Which was a lie. If you're a man that has been abusing you for years, over 3 years, cursing you on the internet, putting in the back chat, saying, shut the F up, it's you, Napah, and treating me, fuck you. You have Napoleon complex, Songletter. Yeah, I said it. I've never done this, but I'm doing it. Well, I have done this, but I'm doing it again. I try not to, but you don't care. He told me, shut the F up, many times. Like, I have his back. You guys saw me standing with Songletter side by side, because I made a conscious choice to stand side by side with Songletter and say, yeah.
Now, we'll have Sinetta back on this one. Before we told you to shut the fuck up, he was telling you Right? He was like, Napah, stop. Be cool. And you just kept being unruly. No, Sinetta. No. This is my show. I'm the clean. I clean up the house of consciousness. I wash the dishes. I beat Jabari in a debate. I did this. I do that. You're like, man, just be quiet, Napah. Be quiet, man. I'm trying to run my show. No, Sinetta, this is my show. Look it, shut the fuck up. Source up or shut the fuck up. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
They said he's a thief. Yeah, he keeps on messing with these people who are suspect. I mean, I'm going to fight for him. I'm going to say, no, he isn't. He's a good person. And I did all of that just to be disrespected all the time on the internet. He'll run and say, yeah, you did this and that. Women who pretended to be my friends get on the phone with him. But they're supposed to be sisters. But I respect sisters who stand for sisters, 100%. But if a man continues to curse me out on a panel for 3 years, putting me in the back chat for other people who have disrespected him, talking crazy to me, and I'm still sitting there like, oh, please don't talk to me. Yeah, because I'm going to speak right now before he goes and tries to play me again and act like, oh, Napah did this. I didn't do anything. I'm not looking for your sympathy, but I'm letting you know I'm stepping away, and I will do what everybody else does. Every time I do something, I got to be having sex with somebody. I'm a grown woman. Nobody pays my bills. Take the soundbite. For 3 years, I bought my own car. I pay my own rent. But the next time I get married, because I will be married, my husband is going to pay my rent, or he's at least going to help me pay my rent, and he's going to take care of me. He's damn sure not going to sit on the internet and curse me out for...
Goddamn, did Sister Napah just prostitute herself again? She said when she get another man, he gonna be paying this and paying that and paying this and paying that. I guess Sinetta ain't dropping a dime. Sinetta getting all the money like a pimp, lobster and shrimp. That's what it's sounding like because, you know what I mean? Sinetta got a lot of subscribers. He getting a lot of donations. He monetized. I know he can send Sister Napah a cash app. He ain't sending her nothing. He ain't sending her nothing but a trap. Sinetta got Sister Napah out here tripping, man. Like, man, she ready to straight prostitute herself. She said, the next man I get, he gonna be a trick. He gonna pay for all of this. You know what I mean? Like, damn, Sinetta like, man, shit, bitch, you can go ahead and do all that, man. You know, I'm old as hell, man. I can barely get it up anyway. I can't fucking blow your back out. Only thing I can do is take 2 fingers and get my little wiggle on. But outside of that, like, what the hell can I do? You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, this Mr. Womanizer, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. You know, I'm just on one tonight. Let's go.
Raggedy ass bitches and niggas, excuse my language. You cursed me out on the internet publicly. I warned you. I told Son Knitter, please stop disrespecting me. I don't want to do this, but if you continue, I will have to go and talk about it. Now I know my HOK family is like, oh, not again. Somebody tell Son Knitter the truth that he's disrespectful and abusive. And all this stuff about, I never had this problem with so-and-so. You're a goddamn lie.
You heard her say Sinetta is disrespectful. He's abusive. But I love it. I like it. I love it. I love it when the manager, he talked to me all crazy. He tell me to shut the fuck up. He tell me to source up. He talked to me all crazy in front of other people on the panel. Man, I love how he just dragged me through the mud. He just talked to me dirty. He says, Napah, shut up. Shut your mouth. Just shut up. And she love it. She like it. You know what I mean? She love it. Sinetta, can I get $20 for lunch? He be like, no, bitch. I ain't got no money for you. Man, and she love it. You know what I mean? If she call a man and be like, oh, you know, can you help me out, you know, with my car and what I'm doing? Oh, yeah, sweetie, I got you, you know, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you know, I'm down bad on my rent. You know, can you send me a few dollars? Oh, yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? You a queen. You know, you a beautiful queen. You need to be respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you, baby. She gon' use that man, drag that man through the mud. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she gonna be hitting Sinetta up like, talk to me dirty, daddy. Yeah, you rotten bitch. You love how I disrespect you on the house of consciousness. You don't run shit. I do. Who run the house of consciousness? You do, Sinetta. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know?
There's not a woman in Son Knitter's life who's happy. And that's facts. I know how to lie and smile for the camera too, so if you get somebody sitting up there talking about, oh, I'm happy, the gun is stuck in her ribs. He needs to learn how to treat women. He needs to learn how to treat his wives. Because now, he's down to one. I don't give a fuck what he tells.
Damn, did she say a gun to the rear? I told you, Sister Nepal is violent. We gotta go back. I told you, Sister Nepal don't mind sexual harassing motherfuckers, and she don't mind throwing threats out there, man. Sister Nepal, in my opinion, man, she next to a terrorist.
Somebody sitting up there talking about, oh, I'm happy I get the gun is stuck in her ribs. He needs to learn how to treat women. He needs to learn how to treat his wives. Because now he's down
Let's
the
go
road.
back, yo.
What he tells you.
Y'all heard the gun. Y'all heard the gun stuck in the
I know how to lie and smile for
ribs.
the camera too. So if you get somebody sitting up there talking about, oh, I'm happy I get the gun is stuck in her ribs. He needs to learn how to treat women. He needs to learn how to treat his wives. Because now he's down to one.
Sinetta, blood said ain't so, man. You ain't putting, you know what I'm saying, guns to the pearly ribs now, man. Come on, Sinetta, man. You ain't gotta get that angry, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just nothing but debates, man. It ain't nothing but Kemet, you know what I'm saying, versus Hebrew debates, man. You ain't gotta pull the gun out, bruh, and, you know what I mean, commit something that you gonna regret, man. I know you done been in the pen before. You know how I go down in the jail and the whole nine, but you out, you a free old man. Don't be locked up in there with Brother Polite. Let's continue.
I don't give a fuck what he tells you, okay? You better start treating that one right. And I want to apologize to her for anything that I've done. I'm done, okay? I love you, Sonnetter. You can start beating up other people. You can have everybody knows that I've beaten up everybody, and I still get nothing. I get treated like crap. Oh, you guys send me some pictures of your pussy if you want to get manager on the HOK. I do. I don't give a fuck if you are my husband. You don't treat me right. You don't respect me, Sonnetter. You got it? It's over. Now I'm dropping some bombs. People calling meetings on me talking about I stole money. What kind of man does that? When it wasn't true. Him getting up on panels, oh, I'm cool with you, Emily, I'm cool with you, Neil X, and those women were going in on me on that panel. Yeah, I don't get over it. I moved, I stayed. You continued to disrespect me, and tonight was the last time. All the time Hassan Netter has talked filth.
And see, that's that Kemet thing, too. Before I be Kemet, shit, I just stick around and be a Christian or a Hebrew or something, because at least in the Bible, you feel me, it tells the man to love his wives, but it tells the woman to respect the man. You feel me? So it's not in a woman's place, you feel me, to dictate if a man is being disrespectful or not. It's just her place to dictate if he's giving her the proper love or not. And it's up to the man to realize if his woman is respecting him or disrespecting him. This Mr. Womanizer, man, with the breakdown.
Filthy under women's clothes, talked about little 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies. Really? 3-year-old babies? I've never called you and said or turned on you and got on the panel. Sonnetter, you're disgusting talking about that baby. I stood quiet behind you. I've never called you and said or turned on you and got on the panel. Sonnetter, you're disgusting talking about that baby. I stood quiet behind you as a woman. Well, Sonnetter, I told you. This is it. The HOK.
You heard Sister Nepal, man. Now she done made the claim that, you know what I'm saying, Sinetta, you know what I mean, ain't doing right by the babies, man. Sinetta ain't doing right by the babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is going on, man? I'm finna just let this play just a little bit more longer. I'm damn near done with my reaction. I feel like I done did enough. But let's continue just for a little more longer, and then we gonna close out.
Okay, maybe the best platform and maybe the biggest platform, but I'm going to stand as a woman, finally show you sisters, I did it. I did it. And now, he's, for me, dropping dead. I don't want that to happen to son.
Hold on, man. She's showing the sisters that she's able to stand up to Sinetta. That's what she just said, but let's continue.
But I'm done. I will walk away quietly, like many people have. I will walk away quietly, like many people have. I will walk away quietly, like many people have. Like Brother Garfield.
She said she'll walk away quietly like many people have. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sinetta got a few yo-yos. You know what I mean? Shit. He'll be funking with one mother. He'll be funking with a person. Then all of a sudden, he back on the HOK. Funking with the next person. Back on the HOK. Funking with Sister Nepal. Treating her like a yo-yo. Because she's a dodo.
He wanted me to go in on. I have no problem with that, but I don't care. What, did you F him? That's how he talks to me. The book is coming. Did you F him? So what are you talking about? It's 5 in the morning. F you, bitch. Hangs up in my face. This is the type of shit I deal with. It's just a little tiny morsel of abuse. I said, why'd you do that to me, son? What did I do? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm just stressed out because it sounds like you're saying that. You don't do that to people. But I said with him, I said, baby, calm down. Let me talk to you. Don't do this. Okay, you're right. Oh, thank you. So when you gonna come see me? No. You just cursed me out. You just called me at 5 in the morning and cursed me out. for no reason. And accuse me of being ungrateful because I said you shouldn't be beefing with people who you've been friends with for, what, 19 years? I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit? I went over there to kill a priest because I could. I left. It wasn't a goddamn secret. And I come back to the HOK? What's she doing back? Oh, baby, they can say that because you got me.
She said she went to kill a priest because she wanted to and she left. And what did simp-ass Sinetta do? Took her back. And when he took her back, she came back doing the same shenanigans that she was doing, you feel me, before, that got her cussed out by Sinetta. And like I said, the only part I will vouch with Sinetta on is that he kept calling her name a couple times and tried to tell her to stop, and she wouldn't. She was being unruly. And Sinetta had to cuss her ass out, as he should. Let's continue.
Me out because you went to kill a priest. Are you joking? Did you leave out the episode where you called a meeting and had the whole world sitting there with my mother playing, my 83-year-old mother who just had surgery on her intestines, and you were badgering her, talking about, oh, where's Napah? Where's my money? Then we got chargebacks. My mom is still paying for those chargebacks. Oh, Napah, you stole it. I stole. And that's another thing. I don't even know Queen's Throne. I don't know any of these brothers and sisters. And you know what he tells me, everybody? Well, that's why Queen's Throne hates you. That's why to her. I said, I don't know those people. They hate me because of you. And I still stand with you because I love you. I warned him. I said, Sonetta, no more. Oh, you're not a good wife. Enough of the gaslighting, bro. Enough of the gaslighting. It's over, okay? And I'm not regretting that I stood with you because that's the type of woman I am. You made bad choices. I try to stand with you until you don't make any more bad choices.
You heard her. She said she don't regret for standing with him. She's still standing with him. So that's proof in the pudding, you feel me, that she like men who is disrespectful to women. So we're going to hear her say that again, and then we're going to close out. But she don't regret the decision of dealing with a man like Sinetta.
That I stood with you because that's the type of woman I am. You made bad choices. I try to stand with you until you don't make any more bad choices. I can't do it anymore. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack. Oh, I forgot. Nobody gives a fuck. Enough of the gaslighting, bro. Enough of the gaslighting. It's over, okay? And I'm not regretting that I stood with you because that's the type of woman I am. You made bad choices. I try to stand with you until you don't make any more bad choices. I can't do it anymore. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack. Oh, I forgot. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Oh, Napah, you stole it. I stole. And that's another thing. I don't even know Queen's Throne. I don't know any of these brothers and sisters. And you know what he tells me, everybody? Well, that's why Queen's Throne hates you. That's why to her. I said, I don't know those people. They hate me because of you. And I still stand with you because I love you. I warned him. I said, Sonetta, no more. Oh, you're not a good wife. Enough of the gaslighting, bro. Enough of the gaslighting. It's over, okay? And I'm not regretting that I stood with you because that's the type of woman I am. You made bad choices. I try to stand with you until you don't make any more bad choices. I can't do it anymore. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack. Oh, I forgot. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Maybe Cynthia. I don't know. But I know one thing, I was there for you. But my dumb ass did it because I'm gonna stand with my man, I'm gonna do with my man. But then getting cursed out on the internet, people laughing at you, Apostle rubbing his fat rock gut belly while Sonnetta's cursing me out, throwing me in the back chat. Oh, you so dumb, you so distant, you can't keep your fucking mouth closed. The party's over, Sonnetta. You're gonna have to do that to somebody else. And you won't, you know why? Because you don't get off on it like you get off doing it to me. Show me one person who stood for you and stood with you like I did. I'm not talking about Cynthia off the internet. I stood by you and you shit on me. It's over. Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. That's what Sonnetta told me. Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. That's what Sonnetta told me. Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. That's what Sonnetta told me. If you do anything, if you go in on him, don't say anything, I'm not letting you on, because I'm talking about we're going to go take be Nature Boy's cameraman and walk around like hell I am. But I wish you the best. Shout out to Jaja Ali. Shout out to Sarah Siddonseti. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to everybody who said, I can't do this anymore with Sonnetta. He's too fucked up. Now imagine if you're married to him and he's supposed to be treating you right, but he's cursing you out and treating you like shit in public. Napah Love is done with the HOK. Oh, I heard Sonnetta, this person was saying he have HIV. Oh, but all those people are sitting up on him, talking to him, and he's rubbing his feet, and he's like, yeah, go get Napah, she's evil. Even though you do have a wife, basically, and kind of like a...
Well, y'all kind of get the drift, man. This the 70-30 show. What the hell do I know? Hit that like button, that subscribe button, share the video, and stay tuned for the next reaction video.